Don't miss any of the action at Oceanside, Chula Vista, Torrey Pines, and many more San Diego schools. Download the free UT Preps app on Google Play or the Apple App Store.
Hey there, sports fans. Christian Pedersen, David Ring, Tommy Morris, and we are through the roof excited to be talking to you about the Open Division CIF Finals. It is here.
Yes, sir.
Cathedral, Eastlake. This is the battle of the Titans. There is a Titan in it.
Yeah.
Good for me on that one, and I will end on that high note. Gentlemen, I will let you tell me everything about what I need to watch.
Yes, sir.
You know the honor?
All right. I've been following Cathedral all year. I've had them in my top 5 numerous times. I think it's going to be a tough matchup for Cathedral. Eastlake's got a ton of horses, a ton of big hitters, but I do want to mention that I think Cathedral is possibly going to take this game into extra innings, like I've been seeing most games, 3-2. That's what I'm thinking the Cathedral's going to do with these guys. Cole Mueller, Quinn Hoffman, Jacob Allred, Jordan Chang has been one of my biggest surprises this year. This guy, every time I watch, this guy's getting RBIs and knocking runners in. And I wanted to mention a few pitchers for these guys. I'm seeing they might pitch by committee. Also, Connor Lund, Preston Price, Sam Miller. Those are the anchors of their staff. These guys have basically dominated all year and really got them to where they're...
Well, and this is a team that you have given out a lot of game balls to this season, but you've given out a lot of game balls to kids who are younger. And that's what's scary, is that on aggregate, this might be the youngest team playing in any of the finals. And I feel like I just stole one of your spots, so I'm going to stop talking and I'll let you have it.
Here's the thing about that. Guess how many seniors Eastlake plays with? 1. Pretty much all juniors and below, and these guys can freaking hit. We're talking Ramirez, Schmidt, Jones, Escobedo. These guys can all hit, deep lineup. This is probably going to be a rematch next year in the Open Division. I'll
What does Jones stand for again?
LJ stands for Long Jacks, and Jones stands for Just One Never Enough Sir, because he hit 2 while I was there. Unreal game for him.
Nice.
I'm going to take Eastlake. The only thing that's going to hurt him is they had to play that extra game, which is always tough, having to waste more, not waste, but use more pitchers than the other team. But I will still stick with the Titans. I've had them at #1 for countless weeks, so I got to keep my money where my mouth is. Eastlake.
Eastlake is the one team that of your top 10s backed it up in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. Some of the, like Coronado backed it up there in the finals. Other teams made it, Vista made it to a finals, but not the Open Division. Eastlake is the foregone conclusion that they were going to be here, and they are here. So this is very impressive. But you mentioned Cathedral, probably capable of pushing this into extras. This should be a game that is decided by one swing, one catch, one something. So it'll be one of those, you have to watch it wire to wire, get there early, get some good seats, bring yourself some seeds or whatever you want, because this one's going to be worth watching, folks. This will be the absolute all-out final that we've been hoping for. Any final notes?
And while we're talking about this, I want to give a shout out to Grossmont as well, being able to beat LCC, and then they beat Eastlake, making them play that extra game. So Grossmont, I mean, you guys really showed up in the playoffs as well.
Absolutely. Eastlake took a surprisingly difficult route to get here. Cathedral also playing some tough teams, but there's maybe some debate whether or not RB deserved that second spot, where everyone should have been seated. Not to discredit anything that Cathedral has done, but Eastlake having to play that extra game, having to really scrap for it. They've got a little bit less arms, a little bit more momentum. So it'll be very interesting to see. David, any final notes?
This is the battle between the juniors and sophomores, pretty much. I mean, this is, when you look at it, you got Cade Brown, you got Nick Nastrini, Wyatt Hoffman. I mean, all these guys are young, and none of these guys are really, stacked with seniors, like they're saying. So it's a battle of the younger guys.
Not to get ahead of ourselves, because we're talking about this year's finals, but this could be something that hypothetically could be a back-to-back-to-back kind of, these two teams just blanket everybody.
I will say right now, I'll call it right now, you can mark down the date, this will be the exact same Open Division finals next year.
There you go. One person brave enough to actually say what the others are thinking. And that kind of does it. That's about all you need to know. This was going to be a great game. Definitely go check it out, and we will see you there.